Welcome back to another video. Today I'm taking the motor out of this and chucking this one in. I've already got a head start and there's no real point, but I just want to do a compression test and see what she's doing, if she's changed much or if she's still the same. So I'll do a compression test and then I'll chuck the answers up, and then yeah, I doubt it'll change much. I feel like it's probably changed a little bit, but whatever. I'm gonna just quickly do this and then I'll chuck the results up, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a minute after I've done this. Well, these results, they're a little bit higher than before. They're all 170 and number 2 was like 140, but I don't know, maybe it's a bit hotter. I only ran it for probably 10-15 minutes. I feel like it was the same as last time, but it's a little bit higher than before. But I mean, it's pretty much saying it's same as it was bloody 6 months ago, whenever it was that I last did it. But I've got it up in hoist now, and taking the battery out. Just I'm working on just about to drain the coolant, get the fan and radiator out of here, and then I don't know, just slowly taking bits off piece by piece, get into it. And yeah, because I'm going to reuse this intake manifold, just because I don't know, this one been sitting, and I don't know, someone took the fuel pressure regulator, and I don't know, I got to change that anyway. And that one you had new gaskets like 15,000 k's ago, so whatever, I'll just swap it over so I know it's all clean, mint. That one was running fine, so swap that over. But yeah, alright, fucking get into it slowly but surely. I want to have this motor out, taken to pieces. I don't know, I might just not take it all the way to bits at the moment. I just want to take the valve cover and use the valve cover, and obviously that. Oil feed, drain, the oil pan, and then I think, yeah, chuck the manifold on, and then I'll take that off this motor, and then I'll put this motor on the stand. So I'm gonna have to put that one on the ground for now, and just try to sort it out as quickly as I can, because I kind of got to have this thing off. And well, today would be good, but probably not going to happen, because I don't want to stay up all night because I got work tomorrow. So I don't know, I want this motor out, taking all the pits I want off today, and I want to try at least have this motor in there tomorrow. So, well, no, tonight I mean. So I'll get to it. I probably won't film too much because I just want to get it done. So wherever I start off, it'll probably be with the motor out and all that, but whatever, I'll just get to it. And luckily for you guys, whatever I've done is next, and when the motor's out, it's probably going to be a couple 3 hours or something for me. But whatever, nothing else to do or say other than to get to it. So I'll see you in a second for you. All good. Well, done. She's out. Taking the oil pan off. I went home and grabbed the spare one that came off another motor that's sitting over there. But yeah, no, she doesn't actually look too bad. She looks fucking mint, to be honest. Even this one, which is the problem cylinder. Oh, we turn it around. Yeah, not far enough. It's still, yeah, it's still mint. Like, it might be a bit hard to see on camera, but like, it looks perfectly fine, to be honest. I don't know. There's something wrong with it, of course, but I think the block's fine. There is some metal in the oil pan, as you can see right there. But I don't know what that's from. I think it might just be from when I drilled this out. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like alloy. Yeah, that looks like just from that, to be honest. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll tear it down later later in this video. I'll put it all in one, but this is day one for me. Took the intake manifold, the exhaust manifold off. Just shucked it all over here on the ground. There's that. There's the top of it. Oh, my, I didn't know they were going to come this fast, but my fucking ARP heat studs are here too. Got some lollies with that. I'm just going to reuse my intake manifold because it's still in one piece, and it was same with that one. I only had like 15,000 Ks, something like that. But I'm not going to film much else tonight, but I'm just going to chuck the oil pan, this other oil pan, back on, just because, you know, that one's got drilled sump already. So I just chucked this, yeah, well, they're both, you know, sumps, but that one's already been drilled. So I chucked that one on this block, flip back over, chain it back up, and I'll probably just sit it where the pan is now. And then I want to put the motor on the stand tonight and maybe start doing a few things. I don't know, it's getting late already, and I gotta be up at like 6 tomorrow morning. Not that early, but you know. Alright, well, it's another week and I have done quite a bit. So here's the old motor on the stand. We'll tear this apart a little bit later, but the motor's in. I didn't film it because I don't know, I was trying to rush it. Like, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock one night trying to get it done, and I would have been good. I was trying to go to Muscle Car Madness in Rangora, but shit just didn't work out. I didn't realise at 1:30 in the morning when I was putting the engine in, the bloody on the back of the head they got the right there is where the coolant temp sensor is, and I didn't know, but I smashed up against the transmission. They got caught between the trans and the engine, and I didn't realise until the next day at like 10, I think it was like 9 or 10 o'clock. So yeah, that kind of just, like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh, it's fucked. It's nothing, yeah, because it's an absolute cunt. We ended up pulling the transmission, and if it didn't go wrong, I would have been done by 12 and would have been there at like 1, but after that I was just like, oh shit. We pulled the trans, fixed it, and then I think we got it running around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. But the sensor we put in was the old one out of this, which was still kind of broken, but I knew it worked because it was in the car. So I don't know, we tried it, it didn't work. I think it's broken now, and yeah. So I'm gonna take the crossover pipe off. Yeah, just gonna drain the coolant, and then I'm gonna head into town. I bought a brand new coolant sensor, 120 bucks. So yes, that's what my day is looking like. Going to town, grabbing a coolant sensor, coming back, doing that, and then I don't know why the exhausters. You can kind of see. I don't have a torch or anything. Hold on. No, I don't know where the torch is. But the downpipe's rubbing real bad on the drive shaft. The downpipe's rubbing real bad on the steering shaft. So yeah, she's bit heavy to steer. Power steering works mint though. If I didn't have power steering, it would not be. I wouldn't be able to turn. Because after we put it all together, it was running. The fans like kicked on like pretty much straight away, and I was like, oh, I kind of knew what it was for. The coolant temp sensor, so that needs to be done, which is about there, under that pipe. So yeah, she's not easy. So I'm gonna have fun doing that today. You guys luckily don't have to do it. I gotta do it. But I'm happy that the only thing's wrong was just a sensor I gotta replace, which I bought a brand new one already. And then I just gotta either readjust the downpipe, or I'm thinking I'm just gonna take it out and hit it with a hammer, because it always did rub a little bit. When you turn left real hard, it always rubbed. But this is like, it rubs all the time. Like if you, I don't know, going hard and then you just sit there for a minute, the turbo's, still spilled up, you turn the car off and you can feel the turbine wheel through the steering wheel, and you can kind of hear it just like spooling down. I was just laughing my ass off once I got home and it was like that. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, can't win everything. But other than that, it runs and drives. For some weird reason, I went to the shop, got some food, and then I was going home. But when I was leaving the shop, the coolant sensor started working for a minute. I don't know what the go is there. But yeah, that's the plan. That's when we get done. And then I'll give you another start when it's running properly, I guess. So I'll do that. And yeah, I'll clean that off. Don't worry. I just kind of wanted to get the motor in so I could make it to the Muscle Car Madness. But now that's over. It's Monday, and yeah, it kind of sucks I missed it, but whatever. There's plenty of other events coming up. Like I'm gonna take it to. My mate's hosting a car meet on the 3rd, and then 3rd of February. 17th is another cool meet that I'm gonna go to in town, and then the 18th is All Forwards Day in Wigram, which I'll definitely be at, and then I think that's probably the last events before Chrome, which is in March 1st, 2nd, 3rd, which I'll probably go all the days, but I'll only be on track for the weekend. But other than that, I'm gonna drain the coolant, take off the crossover pipe, and walk home, and then go into town. Enough jib-jabbing. I'll see you here in probably like 5 hours once this is done, and I'll give you a start, and then we'll either, I don't know, it'll be after anyway for you guys. I'll start tearing that bit down, but I don't know, whatever. I'll see you guys, well, and for you guys it'll be a second, for me it'll be like 5 hours. All good. Just give you an update. So the last clip was at 8 o'clock, and went to town. I probably got back to my place about 8:30 and left about 8:30, and then got back probably about 10, and I've just finished putting the coolant sensor in, so now I gotta just chuck the transmission back in, because I don't know who. Good luck. I don't know. You might be able to do it. Mine was, I don't know, the threads were real hard. I put it in this block and it threaded in pretty easy, but my one, I think it's cross-threaded. So, cross-threaded. So, I think, she's in now. But I don't know. I tried for like probably a few hours, honestly. And I got fucking pissed off and went and had lunch, and then come back, and I was just like, fuck, I'm just gonna pull the transmission again. Yes, again. We'd pull it, well, we decided to pull it when we swapped it to the one out of that head. So, yeah, transmission's out. I literally just finished and got up and thought I'd just film this, but anyway, time to chuck the transmissions back in, and then, it's 5 o'clock. So it's been probably about 7 hours of me trying to do this goddamn thing. No, I probably had like an hour or two break, to be honest. I got really pissed off with it, and I was like, I really don't want to pull the transmission again, but I was like, I'd rather pull the transmission than brakes aren't again. So she's done. Now I just gotta chuck the transmission back in. So I'll chuck that in, chuck it all back together. Still gonna probably be an hour at least, because I got chuck the trans back in, bolt that up, drive shaft in, chuck the downpipe back in. I just had to, I'll show you, I just clearanced a bit for sorry, hopefully the fire alarm's not too loud, but I just clearanced the downpipe for steering shaft. She ain't pretty, but I don't want it rubbing again, so that's that. All good. Spend another hour just putting it back together. Like I said, transmission back in, bolted up, drive shaft, downpipe, and then I think that's pretty much everything underneath. And then I need to come back up here, hook up the O2 sensor, put the crossover pipe and all those pipes on, and fill it back up with coolant. Which I thought, I don't know, I emptied the coolant thinking, I don't know why. I had a look at this block because I was like, oh, it's connected, like there'll be water, going through it, but can you see? No, it's too dark, but it literally doesn't have any contact with the water at all. I don't know. My dumb ass thinking it, but I mean, it was a good thing. I threw it out already, but the coolant that came out of it, well, it was green, now it's brown, so a good thing to change it anyway. Flushed out because this motor's been sitting for a few years. Came out of a, I think, yeah, it was a territory that crashed in like 2018, so hasn't been running a few years, so she's a bit rusty in the inside of the water jackets and all that shit. But anyway, next clip I'll finally be starting this fucking thing up, and I don't know, I'll tear the motor down another day, but we'll start this up once I go back together. Enough fucking talking about it, I gotta do it now. It's already 5 o'clock and I'm already sick of it, so all good. Done, back together. I'll give you a cold start in a minute, but let me just show you over here what the problem was, which I think I showed you. I don't know, but yeah, it's this that threads right there into the back of the head, and well, yeah, when it's in the car and it's got that pipe that runs around for the heater, and yeah, they get real brittle when they break the plastic around there, and then they just hold on by the 2 wires, and yeah, they're just no good really. And I don't know, I bent it back, but the plug, I don't know what happened, but the little spade thing in there was bent. I don't know if that was maybe when I got it out, I don't know, but it's got a new one of those in it. But yeah, all good. So I'll give you a cold start there, and it's been sitting for a bit, so I'll give you a cold start now and just let you hear it, and then I'll get to work on the motor. But here's how she sounds. Alright, well, here's your somewhat cold start. I did drive her a little bit, so she's got a tad little bit of heat, but somewhat cold start. Going good. It does have a little exhaust leak in the middle that I've known about for ages. There's not much you can do about it, just the way that the exhaust has been scraping and all that. It is what it is. It's not like this thing's going to go through another waft like this anyway. Next time it goes through a waft, it'll have all that forged bottom end in it, which whatever, we'll get to, I'll turn this off and we'll get to pulling apart the motor now and see what's wrong with it. Now that we've finally finished with the bath and it's finally running and driving properly again and not in limp mode, that's annoying, but whatever. It's done. Now on to this. I don't know, not too much I'm gonna film other than once it's apart, I guess. I don't know, people, I don't know. If you want to know how to tear apart an engine, just look it up on another video, I guess, but it's pretty simple. Just keep undoing bolts until it's all in pieces. But no, all good. So I'm gonna get to work anyway. Pull the head off and we'll see what the top is looking like after a year of running, NA motor with a turbo, 7 psi, which I did overboost it for like 3 months with, the wastegate fell off, remember? Some of you'll remember, but the wastegate fell off and it was just free boosting for like 3 months. And I think it was probably during Chrome where I was beating on it probably the hardest that I don't know, I think a ring just kind of don't happen. It's no good no more, but it hasn't got any worse. And I did take it to Falls and Rotors and beat on it again, so I don't know. But anyway, I'll get the head off and we can look at the damage, see what it's like. But oh, I better get to work. Not too much, but tedious little stuff you gotta be careful with, because I'm probably, can't remember if I said, but I'm probably gonna use this motor for all the forged stuff. So yeah, all good. So I'll tear it apart and be back with you in a minute. Got the valve cover off. She looks nice and minty. So yeah, this engine has about 188,000 Ks, and she's I mean, you should, realistically, especially if you have a turbo car, change your oil every 5,000 Ks, if not more, if you're doing what I do and like track it and shit and beat on it a lot, because it will. Because I mean, I did a fresh oil change like 1,000 Ks ago, and just beating on it and the motor being shit, it was already shit. I had fuel in the oil, so I don't know. If you are beating on it a lot, just take care of it more and you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I thought this is the VCT solenoid out of the LPG head that I got rid of. But I don't know, it's too hard to tell probably without taking it out, but you can see she's a lot wider. You can see, yeah, that's how thick, the tip of this is how thick that one is, and this, yeah, just a bit thicker, you can see. And then, I don't know, it looks different. No clue, but I'd just rather be safe than sorry and have it all right, so nothing gets mad and there's a hissy fit. I think it will be fine. They look like, yeah, they're pointing at the same spot, but just so it's happy, I'm gonna do it right rather than fucking it up. I do think it will be fine, but yeah, whatever. But there's the head. She's looking nice and golden. That's what your engine wants to look like. Nice and golden, not that brown. You can see the difference. That only had 200,000 Ks on it, so like another roughly 15,000 Ks on it than this one, but I changed the oil a lot more on this one, so you can see, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'll take the cams out, take the timing chain off and whatever, take the head off, and we'll see how she's looking after being beaten on for the past year. Now I'm back. It's another bloody week, and I just thought I'd redo this part, and I haven't really touched it ever since anyway. Just because I was not going to take the rods out and all that, but I better, for the video's sake, not leave you with half taken apart motor. I'm going to take the whole thing apart, but I'll just show you what's wrong with it. So that's piston number 5, roughly at top dead center, and that's piston number 2 at top dead center. So you see the problem? Yes, we have bent a rod, and yeah, I wasn't going to take the rod, like the bottom end apart, but now I am, so here we go. I'll be back with you guys in, well, a second, and yeah, I'll get these rods out and we can have a look and see how that one bent. Yay. And plus, I don't know, a lot of shit's happened, but I don't know if I said, but I'm going to try to use this block for all my forged motor shit. So, just because this one's got lower Ks, and I mean, yes, it's an LPG one and ran real clean, but it's got like a lot more Ks on it, so it's got a bit more run time, which it doesn't really matter in the end because it's getting fully rebuilt. But, I don't know, I was going to build bloody fucking this block down here, but then shit never happened because I spent my money elsewhere. And then I bought this LPG block. Well, I got a wagon for like $700, and I got that. And then I had to take the head off it, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm this far. And I mean, this was already in the Falcon, and I just wanted to have back, like I said, mint for chrome, which I've already entered. And yeah, I don't know, bunch of shit. I don't know. Doing shit just to do shit at this point, but I've sold the bottom end of that to my mates, so I mean, I got my money back either way, but it just feels wrong having a perfectly good block sitting around and all these spare parts I don't need. So if you're in the Canterbury area and you need either a BF block or a BA block, doesn't really matter. I got one, I guess. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna use that one. You don't know. I'm gonna try to use this one. Looks fine. I don't know. There's a bit of a little bit of scoring on there, but you think it doesn't really catch on it, so it is what it is. But yeah, whatever. Enough rambling on. I'm gonna take these bloody rods and pistons out, and we can have a proper look at what exactly happened. I mean, we know what happened though. rod bent, but all good. So I'll just get it out and we'll go on from there. Got it all torn apart. Got keys on the walls. They look all mint enough. It'll be oversized anyway when I do build the motor. But yeah, she's not pretty. So that's what a normal rod and piston setup should look like. And this is what this one looks like. And yeah, the bearings are shagged on it, getting shagged. So she would have, yeah, probably blown up the next, I don't know, honestly. I've driven even Falcons that are knocking, and I've seen them do like 500 Ks while they're knocking, but because it was that was an NA one, but because mine was turbo, I probably would have left the chat sooner. But yeah, she's bananaed, and you can see, oh, a little bit, that one likes to, you know, float in there. This one doesn't like to move at all. She's yeah, bit hard to move, but that's that. Oh, I did move a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, she's a bit stiff, but yeah, other than that, the motor's mint, and yeah, I'll be saving up, and then, well, yeah, there's just I don't know, video spread out within a few days now, within a couple of weeks now, I mean, and I can't remember if I said, but yeah, I'm going to a car meet that's at the Addington Raceway on the 17th of February, which is hosted by just a bunch of, you know, normal average people, and they normally host good meets. So if you want to meet me there, go ahead. I'll be just, I don't know, parked up, wandering around probably. And then I'll be at the next day, 18th, All Fords Day at Wigram. You probably want to, I don't know, if you're into Fords, then go there as well. And then I think that's pretty much it for this month. And then next month is Chrome, which I've entered. I can't remember if I've said or not. Sorry, brain fart. It is a Sunday and I'm trying to chill out, but I thought I'd come quickly pull the bottom end out of this, and we'll wrap up this video that's been strung out within a couple of weeks. But yeah, Chrome, first, second, third. I'll be there every there. First is the VIP day. I'll show up and I'll just get my car all sorted out, and then I'll probably be going for rides and hopefully other people's stuff. I'd like to. And then yeah, Saturday, Sunday I'll be on track, and then yeah, if you want to ride, just ask me. I'll probably have, I don't know, honestly I'll probably have all my mates in the car. I don't know what they'll be up to, if they even want to come or not. I imagine they'll probably want to come at least one of the days. But yeah, if you want to ride, I'll give you like 2-3 laps free. If you want to go for any more, then maybe for like, I don't know, 5 laps onwards, maybe in between like $50 and like 100. It depends. The more laps you want, we can go for it, just to help pay for my gas. And I mean, I will be sending it as hard as possible. I don't know, we can discuss there. I don't care. I'm open to discussion. I don't care too much. But yeah, any more over 3, I'd want a little bit of dough my way, you know. No one rides for free these days unless you're my friend. And no, I don't even remember where we're at, but yeah, there's the motor. She's mint. Those rods, not so much. But that's some wool out there, that bent one. But yeah, I'll be saving up. I don't have the money yet because I've entered that event, and then I'm very irresponsible when buying shit I shouldn't be. Like, yeah, my brother kind of got me, I don't know, he got me, I only spent like $50-$60, but I bought some fucking shit off Temu, and now I have, it's a bit, yeah, you can't really see, but some fucking lights in the dash that flash, yeah, blue and red, lol. Nah, they're only for display purposes. Won't be running them while I'm on the road. I know the rules. And then, I don't know, just a bunch of other tools and, I don't know, useless shit, because you can get stuff for free. And then, I don't know, other stupid shit I've been spending my money on. You only live once, you know? It's hard to save when you're like me, you're responsible as fuck. But, try to save up, hopefully sell those white wheels. I need to buy 2 new tyres for that, and then just fix the exhaust because it's got a bad exhaust leak. and then I don't know, that'll be good for chrome. Yeah, those white wheels that were on the Altezza, and I did have on that for sale, $13 pick them up, and then I mean once something like that sells, or so just keep working for a few more weeks and save up and get the money, and I'll send it in to the machine shop. Yeah, I don't know if you know any machine shops, like I said I think last video, let me know. Other than that, I'll end the video here. I'm boring myself to death, honestly. Too tired, stayed up not that late last night, but brain dead. All good. Sorry if I'm boring you now, but I'll end the video now anyway. I always seem to ramble on about useless shit, but all good. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. She's been a process for me, especially that bloody content sensor. It's bloody annoying. And yeah, if you're thinking about turboing your Falcon, go for it. Just run it, 5 to 7 psi, I reckon safe. Because I don't know, when I was over boosting, I think I was doing closer to 15 psi, and then that's what happens. But other than that, I don't know, have fun. Turbo Falcon. I think if you put 5 psi, you'll be. I mean, I had 7 psi, and you can see like it didn't really melt anything. I only had one O2 sensor in, by the way. I can't remember if I said that, just because I didn't. There was a temporary exhaust, and I only put one O2 sensor in because it came with an X-Force downpipe, and I didn't have another place to do it, and couldn't be bothered buying a bung and welding it in. And yeah, it was meant to be temporary, not so much near, and so it ran real rich, and I think that's what helped keep it alive, to be honest. So maybe just run one O2 sensor. I think it's buggered now because it ran so rich, it's like killed it. I don't know, but it runs fine. Tad rough. I think I fried the ECU in it too. Unplugging the ECU when I shouldn't have. But I'm rambling on. Thanks for watching. Turbo your Falcon. Have fun. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Just don't make the same mistake I did. No, it doesn't matter. Motor's cheap anyway. Anyway, I'll see you later.